Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to be dipping into dip powders from 915 Aesthetics. We're going to be diving into some really fun new colors that were recently released from the Sea Glass collection. We're also going to be playing with the dip liquids as well, so we're using all dip liquids. We are not going to be using any gels for today's mani. I really like the bottle as well. For the dip liquids, they're really heavy. They have a stopper in there. All right, so for the mani and what we're doing today, we're going to keep it really fun so you can really see 5 beautiful sea glass colors in action. I didn't know what colors I wanted to use first, so I was like, we're going to pick 5 and we're going to do like a spring sea glass kind of mani today. So that is what we're doing. So I'm doing a very thin layer of dip base on the nail and we're diving right into Siesta Keys. And it is really, really fun. So sea glass dips, oh my gosh, they are so fun. If you've never tried one, now is going to be the time because there's a couple reasons why. So they're really beautiful. They're perfect for this time of year, for spring, getting you into summer. I mean, to be honest, you can really rock a sea glass color any time of year. They're really pretty. They're very buildable. So it is technically like a solid color, but it has a translucentness to it, which gives it that really beautiful sea glass effect. Now, when you're using dip liquids, you're going to get more of like that true sea glass effect. If you're using gels, you're going to get more of like a frosted kind of sea glass effect. So you're going to kind of get 2 different ways that you could utilize these powders. So today we're going to be doing the mani today with the dip liquids because I really wanted like that really just true crystal clear sea glass finish. So that's what we're doing. So right now we are into our second dip here. You can see we build up that beautiful color right here. And just for kicks, I'm going to go ahead and do a third dip on this nail only. I love it as it is right here, but I was just kind of curious on what it would look like and if it would kind of keep that still pure translucent color if we dipped into a third layer. Also, can we have a minute for this brush? I love the brush on the dip base. I love how it fans out. Also the formula, it's a very thin consistency, which I prefer with my dip liquids. These liquids are awesome. So we went ahead and dipped in now for a third time, gently pressing everything down. You can see here that the color is definitely a little bit brighter, but yet it's still pulling in that translucentness. That's exactly what we want. So it's still held true to that sea glass formula with a third dip. So the rest of the nails, we're gonna just go ahead and do 2 dips on them, but I really wanted to show you that these are really buildable and you can either rock 1 dip, you can do 2, or even build it up to 3. You're going to be able to do a lot of different things with this. These are also a really awesome background, not only for a solid nail set that we're doing today, but these are really awesome for like nail art as well. But look at that 1 dip right there. That even looks good on its own, but you're really going to see these colors kind of take a life on its own and kind of transform themselves into that beautiful sea glass effect when we get into that activation process. So stay tuned for that. That's really when you're going to see these colors just like become the full potential when we get into the activation process. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's dive into these beautiful colors here and see them in action, and then I'm going to pop back in just a little bit. All right, so we're just finishing up the filing and buffing. Filing and buffing was super easy. I just did a light buff and a light file. That is all I needed to do. Also, we did not do a clear barrier on top of these nails by encapsulating, and even though we didn't do that and I went in and filed and buff, I did not disrupt these powders. They stayed true to color, so definitely great quality when it comes to 915 Aesthetics. Now to seal in all those powders after filing and buffing, I'm just doing a layer of activator. I'm going to let that sit for about 45 seconds. Then I'm going to go in with a lint-free wipe and just make sure I'm taking time to remove any extra activator that may be lingering behind on that nail. This is definitely an important step. If you ever miss this step and went directly in with your dip top coat and your brush got immediately hard, that is because you may have forgot to wipe off any extra activator that may be left behind on the nail. And that's like the worst part, is like when you go in with you've just got done with your mani and you go in to finish it up with your dip top coat, and then your brush starts to harden like the third nail in. But just make sure you're taking time in doing that lint-free wipe process there. Okay, so we're diving into the top coat here. Now, like a few days ago on the 915 Aesthetics Facebook group, someone posted a mani, and in the comments someone asked, is that shine from the top coat? And the person that posted the picture said yes. And I was like, okay, that shine is everything. So I was like, okay, we're really gonna see the shine come to life by using these colors. So I was super excited to see if we were gonna get that really beautiful shine that I saw in that picture. Spoiler alert, the shine that you get from these top coats from 915 Aesthetics is unreal. I've never seen a shine like this with a dip top coat ever. So I don't know what kind of magic is in this top coat, but it is amazing. If you love a good shine and love dip liquids, definitely give these liquids a whirl, because they are pretty amazing from the viscosity and to like that really thin consistency from that dip base to the top coat of the shine. These are pretty awesome. All right, so we're just finishing up now. So that first coat you just go ahead and do 3 to 4 quick swipes. And then when you go in with your second coat of top coat, you can be more precise on your application. But here's the finished mani. I love this so much. You can see here, it is definitely the perfect sea glass colors. I will say I have used other sea glass colors from other brands, and these by far are the best. It's really hard to get this formula right, and this formula is definitely perfection. Sometimes if you're adding too much clear, it can definitely look super cloudy, not giving you like that perfect sea glass look like you see here. These are fantastic. I really, really like too how we use 5 colors here to kind of get us ready for spring. For spring breaks coming up, these would be really fun. You would have like really fun spring break sea glass nails. You can do a lot of different mermaid things with this. There's also coordinating glitters. We're going to dive more into these beautiful powders and different pairings throughout the rest of the month, so stay tuned for that, but definitely check these out. Now, if these colors were not your cup of tea, head over to 915 Aesthetics. There are tons of other beautiful colors, from solids to obviously these beautiful sea glasses and glitters. You're definitely going to find something that catches your eye. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.